Hey there, and welcome to another Dave Does video. Today I'm checking out a band called Speed of Light, and the song is Break. Now, Speed of Light has been recommended to me on a couple of occasions recently after a couple of other videos I've done on Liliac and, of course, The Warning. As this is another family band, the other family band I obviously do from time to time is Quarter After Three, formerly known as Motion Device. So I could have done this on the ADK channel, but I want to give it a chance on this channel first, and then if I think it's something that maybe Andy and Kirk might appreciate, we'll bring another song over to them. But I want to kind of check this one out first before I throw it to the wolves, as they say, because these guys are a little bit more gatekeepery than I am, I would suggest, and it's sometimes worth me being like a bit of a sense check, let's say. But yeah, I've not heard them, so yeah, looking forward to checking it out. Let's go check this one out. Thank you, Mike, for recommending Break as a track, because there's several I could have picked from this live session. So yeah, let's go check it out. Count it in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. In the rehearsal studio. What's with all the amps in the background? Just as a backdrop. She reminds me vocally of the singer from Quarter After Three at the early stages. That kind of pushing the range. Nice bit of snarl on the voice. Sounds like they're playing in standard. A little bit of a punky style to their vocal stuff. I wonder if the vocalist is a fan of Suzi Quatro. She's got that kind of vocal and performance style to her. I actually think Andy and Kurt would appreciate this. But I may throw this over to them. Clever shoot of the video. Nice little bit of helicoptering on the hair there. Very interesting. Okay, so I found that very interesting. Speed of Light and Break. Good solid track. Did remind me of kind of 70s, early 80s for tracks like by bands like the Ramones and stuff like that. Also vocally and also in her physical performance. The singer reminded me very much of Suzi Quatro from the 70s. So you can kind of hear the genetic influences of some of the bands that they've come through. Now, this could be that they've been brought up on first generation sort of 70s rock, or it could be that there's bands in the 2000s that were second or third generation bands that brought that background that they've picked up those influences from, and then they've looked back at the genetics. It's the same as like bands that will listen to Benthic Realm and Corrosion of Conformity and bands such as that, and then they will look back and they might be into them, but they may look at bands like Black Sabbath and get their original roots, etc. So you can daisy chain it back to the originals. Because I definitely have that vibe that they are getting that. I mean, it could be even like they're into bands like Greta Van Fleet, stuff like that from more modern elements, and that's where they're picking up some of their more classic rock vibe elements. But I liked the fact they kept it punchy. There wasn't any wasted elements in the song. It wasn't overly bloated. They didn't have lots of silly guitar breaks and solos and stuff. Everything was worth what it was. Would have liked the guitars to be a bit thicker, but it's a live recording, so I don't. That's fine. I have no issues with that. Thought it was interesting to see what was going on with the guitarist's amps. He's got 3 different amps there. One which had a dynamic mic on it, which is the one that he's using. Then he had 2 others there, which also had a condenser mic on, which is unusual. I'd be surprised if he's playing for all 3. Unless he's using one as his amp and the other 2s are being bypassed and used as speakers, maybe. Which is unusual. So that was cool. I didn't get a chance to see the bassist's vocalist setup, so no idea on that. I like what they did with the video. So there was some great continuity throughout, because you don't really get it unless you're really looking for it, that it's been done over multiple takes. It feels like it was a one-take video, but of course it's not a one-take video. The reason you can say that is there's a lot of camera movement in front of the band, but then when you get the crowd shot, you can see that the crowd are right up almost within a foot of the microphone. So how could the cameraman be moving in front and filming the band? Otherwise they'd be getting knocked over left, right and centre. So I then started, when I realised that about a minute in. Once I realised that, I started going, can I see any continuity issues? So is there a point where it goes from looking at the vocalist and she's looking one way and then it suddenly cuts and she's at a different point on the stage? And there isn't. And I liked that. I liked the fact that they really thought about her movement. So when it does cut, 1 minute she's jumping up and down, and then it cuts to the crowd scene, she's also jumping up and down. So they kept consistency, and I think that's really important. So it's a really well put together performance video that could have easily gone very wrong with inconsistencies. It can be fixed. You just cut to a different angle on a different band member at that point if you need to, so you can get around that. But I've seen many performance related videos where they've got continuity wrong, where they've done multiple takes, and you can see it, like you'll have like the bassist here, the guitarist here, and then it cuts to another camera angle and they're actually on different sides of the stage, and you're like, how the hell did you just suddenly instantly move to the other side of the stage? And then they're back again in the same one on the next camera angle, and you think, come on guys, continuity. You can't just start moving around if you're going to do multiple takes. You've got to have your zones, you've got to rehearse it, and you need to know what you're doing each time, whether it's a guitar in the air, whether it's a headbang moment. You need to syncopate these to make them look right. But yeah, really impressed with the speed of Light and Break. Definitely something for me to take over. Where I take Break or I take something else over to the 80k channel, I'm not too sure. Maybe it'll be Break, as I've already heard it, and then maybe we'll explore the others with them at a later date, but we will wait and see. Now, if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.